Hi, you're watching Professor Plays, and today I'm playing a modded rail world, Factorio, of course. Before I started recording, I crafted a few things, a couple toys for myself, got in my tank, and drove around and visited the neighbors, so you can see the pollution cloud now. There's no one close by, I don't think. I don't think I missed anybody. So anyway, here's what some of that looked like. All right, so today what I'd like to do is I would like to get some more copper. Look how weak that is. Look how weak copper plate is. The turn the pollution off here so we can see it. And maybe the roboports. The original copper mine is where's the original one? Right here. 482,000. It's not empty, but it's pretty small, pretty weak. I want more copper. And this is the closest copper, nice at 12 million. So I'm just going to use the bots and put some roboports up through there and get the bots to extend the robo network, the roboport network, and then get the bots to build that up there. Okay, yeah, and I was just checking evolution again. All right, so let's see now. I'm approximately under where I want the rail. Oh, you know what I could do? There's a rail going up to here. Let me do that. I'm just going to there's copper there too. There's iron there. I could probably go. Okay, I just need copper right now. So for now, I'm just going to go extend a rail to the right from here and then up like that between the copper and the iron mine, and then tap into that copper, I think, and then I can do the iron. Tap into the iron later. So let's do that. Okay, so I need roboports up through here. All right, so give me my roboport column. I've been working on updating my prints with my roboports in them to try to make the rail power spacing match the spacing that I use on this. Now, I don't know which version of this I had posted originally. I think it was the older one of this roboport column. So I just put that down here, the roboport column. I'm rotating it by pressing R. So notice where my where the mouse pointer is there, that electric pole, the large electric pole. Oops, sorry. In the old design, when I rotated this, I think that electric pole would be in a different location. I think what I did before is I had centered it on the roboports. So when you rotated it so the roboport stayed centered. I changed my mind and I decided to rotate it so that the electric pole stays centered. And I think that will make it line up better in the rail prints. Now, I don't know that I've updated all of the rail prints yet. It's a work in progress. So let's go inside the rail here so I can get these. Oh, that's not going to work. Because there was already an electric pole there. Let me try that again. Give me that. I just need those electric poles to line up. And yeah, so it doesn't line up. So this rail pattern I used before doesn't match this new one. That's all right. I mean, I'll work around that for now. So I just want to get these. I just want to get the RoboPort to connect. There we go. I think it connected. Yeah, it should have. And I want to go to the right up here. So right here where I have this little loop, I think I have a rail. In fact, I know I have a rail. Rail 90 circle. Put this in here. And that will give a 90-degree turn like this. In fact, I can do this. And then give me this RoboPort column again. Let's go out this way. Let's put a RoboPort here. Like that. How far out this way do I need to go? I want to go right about there. One more. Right there. That's actually probably too far out. Let's try right here. Let's try this one. Where are you at? Well, I actually need to go like halfway between this. If I want to be in the middle of those two mines, I need to go probably halfway out there. So give me this. Like that. Maybe it's halfway. And then give me my RoboPort column again. And let's get you, I want the RoboPorts to be connected. So how high up here can I go and still have the RoboPorts connected like that? Maybe, yep. And then some power, like this. No, I don't want the RoboPort, just the power, please. Like that. And that will work. And now I need a radar. When you're working from space, you have to have radar so you can see. Otherwise, you won't be able to see what you're doing. So I put a radar down there. All right, and I just want to go straight up. Yeah, straight up is fine. So give me my RoboPort column again. Come on, bots, where's my radar? There it is, thank you. Thank you, bots. Radar again. Like that. If this takes too long, it's taking too long. Yeah, I'm too impatient to wait for the bots, even fast bots. So let me just go up here. Let me go up here and where I can be close by, I won't need to keep adding radar, and I can get this built quicker. Where is that anyway? It's up. It's up here. Yeah, the bots are fast enough. It's just that whenever I place a radar, I can't see from space without radar. Whenever you place a radar, the bots have to go back to base, pick up the radar, fly back, place the radar. All that takes time. So if I'm up here, I won't need to do the constant radar to see what I'm doing. I can just do it like this. Okay, so give me my RoboPort column print again. There we go, like that. Oh, you know what I should do? I should put radar on here though, shouldn't I? Well, I'll put those in later. The bots don't need the radar in order to see where to put the stuff. Give me that RoboPort column. I'm going straight up, yeah, straight up from here. Right? Yes. Straight up from here. Again, if there's something in the way, just hold shift and mark that tree. You can see it right there. Put that red X, it marked that tree for deletion. Well, I mean, I could delete the tree. Give me a grenade, I'll delete the tree. There. Still more, yes, still more. And more still. Okay, there's some bugs up here I'm going to need to remove. Because once I start the mining operation, they will not be happy. Okay, so right now I'm in most need of copper, right? That's what I said I wanted, yeah. Most in need of copper, that's to the left, and then there's an iron mine to the right. Okay, let me take out these 2 fighter bases. And then let me work on this copper. So let's bring the roboports over to the left. Which one? Top or bottom? This one here? Yeah, that's fine. So the one below me here. So this one, you roboport, come this way, please. Oop, what's in the way? Trees in the way. Okay, I don't need that electric pole. And I want them to come over this way, like that. Trees are in the way. I'll get rid of the trees. Speaking of getting rid of the trees, these trees on this copper mine are in the way. Let's get rid of those. And I will need all of you to be in robot build, and you are not, so I need to go more over. Another roboport column, please, like this. Now is the mine all in robot coverage? Yes, it is. Okay. Now give me my tree deleter. Tree deleter, delete all these trees, please. Okay, now give me my blueprint for mining. Mining 6, this one. Let's see, do I want the rail to go? Yeah, the rail's going to be here, so I want the belt to go to the right. Like that. And the bots will work on that. And then I want rail to go, actually I could go rail straight up through this roboport column. That will be fine. Rail short. And if I did it, I don't know, I've been working on these, updating the rail prints and the roboport prints. But right now they don't line up. If you can see there, I'm putting the rail on top of what I just built and it doesn't line up. That's not an issue with the spacing on the electric poles. That's what happens whenever you have rail in the blueprint. Rail is on every other tile grid, so it's an even spacing. Rail will only be placed on even tiles, where you're putting individual items like belt or electric poles. You can put them on every tile, every single tile. So whenever you have rail in a print, it's only going to be placed down on even tile locations. The electric poles that I put down there must be on an odd tile location, so they don't line up. But that's fine. That's fine. I just want this rail to go up through here. Right? Yeah. So, and I don't need to duplicate the power poles. I mean, that I don't need the duplicate. So what I could do is I could get this rail short, give me a copy of that, put that copy in my local inventory, delete the big electric poles, from that copy. Give me that copy. Now it doesn't have electric poles in it. Now just put this up through here like this. And I want to go up here and then do a U-turn, probably above the iron mine. I'm looking at the mini-map. Let me take up this. Oh, and I got to get rid of these biters up here first. Right, yeah. Definitely want to get rid of the biters. Don't want to leave my tank down here. I might need that. Let me get rid of these biters. Oh, I should have picked up more defender capsules. I don't need them for this little base. Especially with the personal lasers. Come here, biter, spitter. And there's some there. Okay, bots, repair me, please. And I see fighters over here. Bots, repair me again, please, while I do some more research. Research lab speed, yes. I don't have that science, do I? Okay, let's do that. Alright. Are you repaired me? Have you repaired me? Yes, you have. Okay, I need to reveal this fog of war over here. Oops. Fingers on the correct keys, please. Let's see what's over here. Don't want any surprises once this mining operation starts generating pollution. It's a bigger base. I wish I had defender capsules. I just gotta be careful. Take out the spawner with my machine gun. Let my lasers pick off the fighters that start chasing me. Alright, there we go. And a few leftovers. Okay, repair me bots. With FastBots you can leave them turned on. You might lose a couple as they try to repair you. I'm just in the habit of turning my personal bots off when I do combat like that. If you're not using FastBots, you'll lose a lot of bots if you don't turn them off. Okay, so let's see here. Let's reveal a little bit of... Oh, there's some oil. Nice. Let's reveal a little bit of this fog of war here. Coal, copper. How close are you to... Where's pollution, pollution, pollution? Yeah, you will not be... Well, you might be. Let's take this one out, too. While I'm here, and it's small, and I'm going to generate pollution. Once the mining operation starts. Oh, another copper. Okay. Well, that's good to know. And let's go up here. Oh, let's get some repair going again. There we go. Let's go straight up, reveal the fog of war up here. How's my fuel? Fuel. Repair, repair, repair. Okay, that should be good for now. See some red spots on the map. Those must be worms. Yeah, not worried about those. They're not going anywhere. Need my copper. Okay. And my bots are not going to repair me because I'm in the base network now. So I'll repair it myself. Alright, so I need U-turn. U-turn, like that. I don't have any rail. I have rail. Oh, and that must have been assigned to the base bots as well. Okay, it'll get done. So there's a U-turn. Here's copper. Mining drills in place. Yes, give me the load one side. Rail, load one side. Load one side. Approximately here. Like that. Okay, There's load one side. This needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make you go. So you can be yellow belt coming over here. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, okay, we'll make that 6. You can be 6 over here, although you don't need to be a red belt because there's not that much ore there. Okay, and then, so that's 6, so on a 6 to 4 balancer. 6 to 4. Like this. Like that. Okay, and let's get to work here, bots. So there's the balancer. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I did intend that to be one of the 6. Okay, that's fine. So this can go here. And this can go here. Oops. Oh yeah, you can be yellow. That's fine. Alright, and then 4, you can go this. Oops. Stop moving on the belt, please. How'd you get turned around the wrong way? Okay, that goes there. Like that, you need some power. Like that. You are copper. Okay. You are not copper unload, though. You are copper load. Copper load. Let's do a train limit of 1. You are copper color. Yes. Looks a little bit too bright, doesn't it? Guess that's why I had it turned down before. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, there's copper load. Give me a radar. Let's put a radar out here so we can keep an eye on things. There's a radar. And let's put radar down through here somewhere. I'm looking at the mini map. Just need one more radar down here. We'll have complete coverage, like right about there should work. Okay, and then I had a little rail that I'd made. Yes, I did. So give me that. Okay, and then anything else I need up here? You are populated. We don't need you to be down this far, so you can go away. You can go away. I didn't delete those when I put the blueprint down, and the bots have built it. That's fine. We'll just tell the bots to remove it. We need our red belt. We don't want it out here doing nothing. Oh, how did you guys get missed? what's going on there. Maybe that roboport was in the way. I'll do it myself. Yeah, that roboport is blocking that drill. That's fine. Okay, but those will get placed. And are you going to mine that? No, actually you need another drill up here, don't you? So let's do a mining drill there. Let's remove some trees like that. Let's get some belt like this. Like that. Okay, and then give me my rail right here, and let's extend this down through here like this. How far down here am I going with you? I'm going down here like this. Maybe one more here. And then give me my, not that one, give me my 90. Like this. This is my 90. And there's a pole in the way, isn't there? Okay, you have to go. Rail 90. You know what I could have done? I could have said, give me my rail 90 circle. And that way the pole could have stayed in there. Like that. And then you can go like this. Oops. And like that. Okay, you are in build area of robots. Yes. And that's going to go rail up there, loop around there. And there needs to be a radar up here. Give me a radar, please. Radar there. Go up there, loop around there, and get copper and bring it back to the base. And bring the copper in there with a copper train. And unload the copper, and this is the copper station, so give me a locomotive and give me some cargo wagons. One too many cargo wagons. And then you will be copper, and you are going to go to copper load. You're going to wait for full. And is that station named something weird? Oh, there's just a space in there. Copper unload. I think I was naming my stations before with the item and then a space, and then I changed my mind and took the space out. Okay, so anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so then you are going to go to copper load, and you are going to go to copper load, full cargo, and you're going to go to copper unload, and wait for empty cargo, something like that. And then you're going to go to automatic. No path. Okay, what did I do? Go to copper load. Why is there no path to copper load? Are you copper load? You are copper load. Okay. There's no path to copper load. Yes, there is. That's copper load right there. Why did it say no path? Oh, maybe the bots were still building it. Maybe there's a piece of rail missing, because that's the train right there, isn't it? Are you my train? Are you my copper load train? You are my copper load train. Yeah, so there must have been a piece of rail missing, or a signal was missing, and the bots put it in there. Okay, so it's at copper load. It's loading copper. That's what I want to see. Copper is going to go back down here to the base. Give me a ride back to the base. Go to copper, unload. was kind of goofed up there on that connection between that 90 and the main rail. It's fine. Obviously the train went through it, so it's fine. And unload, and it is unloading. And this then can be copper that goes into the base, which I will do off camera. I will take this copper from here, boom, boom, like that, and I will feed it into the smelting lines on the base, merge it into the other smelting lines down here, way down here, and merge it into the copper ore that's coming in, like right here, and feed it into these smelting lines, and then I will have 4 lanes of copper plate in the base. That's what I'll do. I'll show you one of these here. So I still maybe would like to leave a gap. I don't need to really in the base, but I basically want to go down this way. Some pipes in the way there. How many of you will fit here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't think I will leave a gap. The idea with the gap, what I'm talking about, the gap between belts, is on the bus, like this. Where's a good example? Well, there aren't really any good examples, but anyway, there's a gap, and that's for these undergrounds. That's why I don't put the belts next to each other. Groups of 4 belts. There we go, 4 belts, and then a gap, and then there's room for 2 more belts. And that's because these yellow undergrounds, that's the maximum distance they will span, is room for 4 belts. So that's where that comes from. And so you don't always need to do that, because you don't always need to run, you don't always need undergrounds in between your belts. Or there's other ways you can do it. You can make a room by using undergrounds. But so this can go down like this, and this can go down like this, and this can go down like this. And then with FastBots, you can just say Control-C, give me those belts, and then do like this. Bulldozer belts. And let the bots finish it. Like that. And then Control-C, give me 4 of those undergrounds, like that. And then Control-C, give me 4 of those undergrounds on this side, like that. Like that. And I probably would have made more sense to do it, well, I don't know, whatever. I was going to say it would made more sense to do the undergrounds this way, but then now I can't span that big distance like that. Even red belts, I don't think, can jump that far, can they? How far can you go, red belt? No. Yeah, blue belts might, but that's fine. So then give me this, and these are going to go down here. Oh, you're going to be in the way. Let's see, you don't need to be there, you don't need to be there, you can be this, you can be this. You can be this. And will you jump across there? No. But you will. So you can go here, and you can go here. Like that. And then you are going to go in here. So there's one of the coppers, and you're going to go in here. I guess I'm going to wind up showing you the whole thing, aren't I? Oh, that's fine. And you are going to go here, and here, and here. I kind of did the time-lapse combat thing again. I'm not 100% certain where I am on the time for this episode, so I apologize if I go over a little bit, but then this needs to go here, like so, and then this needs to go here like this, and like this, oops, and like this, and like this, and you need to go like this, and you need to go like this. Like that. Okay, there. Copper! Now we have copper plate. I'll do this off camera. Run these belts up here onto the bus. Got 2 more belts of copper plate. And like that. Okay. Oh, don't know if I showed you or not before. Gosh, I can't remember. So before I started recording, I showed you the combat with the tank, but I made myself a better suit of armor, power armor, right here. And power armor means you can have powered items. So I crafted some personal laser defense, some battery, and some portable solar panels. And in order to do the personal laser, I needed low density structures. And I set up a little low-density structure build, which took a little bit of time because low-density structure requires a lot of copper, and I didn't have any copper, well, very little. Where did I put that low-density structure build? Ah, yeah, it's down here. Doesn't take a ton of these just to make a few toys. So I built this. It's way overkill for what the copper was. See, the copper hasn't made it down here yet, but it made enough low-density structures to build the things I wanted, which was, again, right-click on my armor. These guys, personal laser defense. So I made some of those, made some batteries, made a personal roboport, and some portable solar panels. You need power for these things. And then when you do that, when you have a power armor with batteries on your display, lower left corner where I'm pointing on the screen, a little battery, right there, a little battery bar. That's your personal battery. So I'm at 100% on the battery. So the armor that I made, this one requires steel processing units, the blue circuits, and electric engine units. The blue circuit build is the one I did. It showed at the beginning of the episode, I think, where I put that down there. This is the Nephrum's design. And then the electric engine units are built over here where I make the robots. There's the electric engine units, and I put those in a logistic chest so you can request those, and the bots will bring them. Oh, I kept speaking in the previous episode, I think it was, I kept talking about logistic bots, and I didn't have logistic bots, and it required yellow science. I was referring to the logistic chests. These things, logistic system, that's the one that requires the yellow science. So when you have yellow science, you can do the logistic system, and that gives you the other chests that can request items, and the bots will bring items to it. So I need to build my next science here. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Put the blueprint down there right now for the yellow science. That roboport's kind of tight. Oh, that'll fit in there, won't it? You will fit there. Right there. So there, yellow science. Once that's completed and hooked up, then I can do the research and get those the logistic system research. Where was it? This one, right there. I can get that research, and that will give me the other chests where they can request items, and the bots will bring them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button. I would appreciate it very much. Take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.